is the conclusion of the highlight. The first one is stable and reliable, and the second one is convenient installation and multiple security protection, and also efficient and green. The second part is the external interface. So if the salesman, somebody have any questions about these highlights, sale points?
Just a quick question from Gary here.
Okay.
How difficult is the transportation? Has it been designed for ease of loading onto wagons and ease of site positioning?
I'm sorry?
Just a question on the packaging and the ease of transport. Is it quite easy to move around? It's been designed for fork truck use. I mean, if we're going out to farms and places like that where they don't always have fork trucks, has any thought been put into the ease of transport?
Actually, you need a truck to transport it. The weight of this machine is 1.3 tons.
Okay.
Yes.
不过你可以把那个安装视频给它放一下。
安装视频是吧？
对。
Okay.
I got a quick question too.
Okay.
So, can you go on the first or second slide?
Which one?
The one with the CB2 battery.
This one?
The previous one. The very first one or the second one, maybe?
You mean this one?
Yep, this one. So, what was the minimum we can stake? I'm asking about the battery, CB2. So, what's the minimum battery we can stake on this one? We can see like it's five or it's like 8 batteries over the left side. So, what's the minimum we can stake over here?
You mean the IP21, right?
What can be the minimum size of the battery?
The IP55 or the IP20?
IP20.
IP20, right? Okay, we have actually we have 2 types of frame, and this frame we 1, 2, 3, 5 is 7 batteries, and this one is up to 30 battery packs.
You mean
are there the fans in the front?
Yeah, this is 2 types of frame.
他问的问题是电池的容量最小可以配多少？最小
？Depends. 最小啊。这个最小的话，只要满足那个。
你直接看那个参数表嘛，最小的型号57.4度电。
满足那个启动电压就 OK 了。This is the minimum size the battery, 57.3 kWh.
Okay.
So I think I have a question. The start voltage is about 200. So if we had like the minimum is 57.3 or 4, but what about if the battery the standard voltage of every battery cell is 3.3 and they have a minimum, that means as soon as the voltage, I mean the battery capacity become lower, so the voltage will be lower than 200 volt. Is it cause some problems?
So I think what we're saying is it's scalable between approximately 60 kilowatt hours up to about 100 kilowatt hours. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Actually, this one, you mean this one is less than 200 volt?
Yeah.
No, I was talking battery kilowatt hours being scalable between approximately 60 kilowatt hours as like a minimum size up to just over 100 kilowatt hours as like a maximum size on that, and that's determined because of the 160 volts to 1000 volts DC voltage range.
Yeah, that's for one battery bank, right? But you can battery bank.
Yeah, the minimum numbers of the modules is 4 packs. 4 packs, so I think it's enough for the start voltage.
Okay.
Just a moment. 李哲，那个4个真的够吗？4个刚好是200，我刚刚算了一下200几。你一旦一旦你的电池放的差不多了，它电压就没那么高了，那就低于200了，那可以吗？
可以，逆变器启动电压100多了。
OK, got it.
现在改了是吧？
So I think for this system, it can work in parallel. So one inverter can minimize for 50 kilowatt, can minimize like a 57 kilowatt hour. And if it's working parallel with a different multi battery pack, it should be the same capacity for each packet. So for example, if one inverter working in 57 and another inverter working in parallel, but this pack should be 57, right?
Yes. each string of the battery should be same.
Okay, that means the minimum is four pieces like of the battery pack.
Yes.
Got it. And one more question: if a 50 kilowatt come with 4 packs, is it available?
50 kilowatt come with 4 packs.
Yeah.
李泽，这个问题你知道吗？如果是50千瓦的话，它只配57度电，这个能满足吗？
什么意思啊？
就是它50千瓦电源器只配57度电，
你说满载吗？你说满载输出吗？满载一定是不行啊，
不一定满载。
配可以配啊，可以的，运行是可以运行。
但是这样配的意义不大吧？
对啊，你浪费了也不会，就是它离网的时候，它不需要那么多电池跟输出功率，也是可以的。
复杂。
对，就是它，比如说没电的时候，它可能就用一些重要的负载，这样也可以节省点成本。然后平时它的光伏如果装的足够多，它也是需要50千瓦的，比较特殊，但是也有它的价值啊。
用英语再解释一遍。
So I think use the 50 kilowatt the CH2 and to connect with the 57.3 kilowatt battery. It's okay for the normal operation of the inverter. So any other questions? Because the first part, the first two parts is about the selling points and our products introduction, and the third part is for the external interface. So if you have some questions about the selling points, you can ask me.
Well, I would say this kind of, I mean, the advantage of the product, we better to put some numbers instead of like like the green words. Yeah.
Put some numbers, right?
Numbers. Yeah.
Okay. I will change it.
Like we don't need that. I mean, many words. We just like a few numbers for every selling point. That's more easier for us and it's more easy to make our customer understand what is our selling point or what is our advantage.
Okay, actually we have a new data sheet for this product, and here we have conclusion for the highlights of our product. This part is about efficient, green, stable, reliable, convenient installation, and multiple security, and this for the detail. And this is the application scenarios and different. And this is the system diagram. And this one.
And about system diagram, what if we put some other pictures like maybe motors or some machine, because we are using it as a CNI.
You mean this system diagram?
The backup load, yeah. Or like on-grid load, backup load. As you can see, there's a fridge and a washing machine. It's more residential, yeah.
Yeah. This is a good advice. Yes, I will change this picture.
It's not hard. You can easily find it.
Okay. So let's go ahead for the external interface. And as you can see, the code A is the DC switch, and the code B is the PV input. We have 6 MPP, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and each string is 12 strings. And when we connect the PV cable, if only have maybe 10 strings cable, and this is full. But another two supplies this is one string, and this is another string. That means as better as you can to connect all the MPPT. And the C code C is the battery port. This already have connect in our factory. And this is the 4G. Use our 4G and Wi-Fi to connect.
Sorry, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Do we need a combiner box for every single string?
Combiner box.
Yeah.
Actually, in the project, you better have a combiner box for that.
For every string.
Yeah, but it's not necessary, but it's better to do that.
Okay. So we do have the protection inside.
Yes, we already have the protection inside.
Like some like
BC
protection.
Yes.
Or fuses.
Yes, and the arc protection. Yes, and the code A is the generator connector is here. The This is the backup connector, and this one is the grid. This one is for the earth, and this is the. I will introduce you in detail for the other one, like this generator star meter and others. This is our PV side connection recombinant cables. Recombinant value is 4 millimeters. But I think it may be usually used in 6. And this is for the battery to the inverter is recombinant exchange, but this is already have been connected. And this is for the AC side. AC side, we recommend 25 to 35, but we have tested max is 70, 75, but it's better to this range, 25 to 35. This is important. Sorry, and the generator and the backup cables recommend is 60 and to 25. It better not more than 25, because if more than 25 is very difficult to connect the cable. This is important. And we have the
Sorry, Justin, can you back to the previous page? What
This one?
is it for? Yeah, this is a for copper wire or aluminum.
This is for the cable.
Yeah.
We have the we have how to say.
So you
we have
recommend this is recommend the size of the cable based on copper wire or aluminum.
Yes.
You know, in
This
South
is-
Africa or some of the other countries, what they want is they used to use is aluminum because it's more cheaper.
Ammonia.
铝线
That one. But this is for the copper, not the
copper. Okay.
ammonia. I think yes, this is right. I think we should do another size for the other types of cable.
Yeah.
Yes. And I want to note the other things is that skip no. And as you can see in our user menu, we already have these terminals. Also the gray type terminals and the backup type terminals. It's suitable for the less than 35 and the less than 25. This is important. If the cable is more than this size, you need to buy another terminal. This one is for the current sampling function, but we can directly connect our CT directly to our CH2. But now this function have not been complete. So maybe in the future, now we still use another smart meter to use a RS485 to connect the CH2. And this is our dry contact connection. And as you can see, this NO is the normally open contact, and the NC is normally closed contact. And the DO1, DO2 is the energy sharing. And as you can see, this example, when the PV power is sufficient, is enough, the large loads such as heat pumps can throw our dry contact connection for the heating and storing the hot water. But the PV power is weak. The dry contact connection will be switched off, and it will be disconnected and stopped. This is the is highlight. And this is the RCR and the DRED for Germany and for the Australia. And actually the interface is the same, but it need to be set in the application through the phone. And this one is for the RSD, but our CH2 do not have the RSD function, but we can give the 12 volt and 1 ampere interface for the supply power to the RSD. Like this, we don't have the RSD in functions, so we supply the power to the RSD PLC to shut down the PV cable. This one is for the emergency stop dry contact. It's the same as our C6, and we can shut down it in far distance. And this one for the generator communication. It's this one, NO, NC, and the count. And this one is for our meter. Just pay attention to the our meter use the 7 and 8, and this is RSA, and this is RS45B. This is difference with this 1, 2, 4, and 5. You can also use the communication cable. Sorry. You can also use the meter's communication cable to this internet connector. Also, you can use this meter signal connector. It's the same. And this one is for the DIP switch, and mainly used for the parallel solution. You can matching resistors on one circuit only requires opening the first and the last device. This is seldom to use. And the other part is the CB2. As you can see, the first one is salt and light alarms for firefighting, and this is for the emergency stop button, and this is for the air conditioner, and this is the condensate pipe for the water to come out, and this is the interface display the status of the battery, and to see the SOC of the battery, and this is our high voltage controller box. This is about the emergency stop button. The first version of the CHS2 is designed in this place, but you can see if a person stands in front of the CHS2, they cannot see this button at all. So we change this button in this place, and it's easy to see and to operation it. And this one is about our high voltage controller box. In the top one is the terminals to connect the inverter, and this one is the AC circuit breaker, and this one is the button to press it to start, and this is the main switch, and the other is the communication port for BMS, the inverter, and the S1, and the second one is DC circuit breaker switch button, and this is the start steps. First one to switch on this and the button for 3 seconds, and when the light be green, it will automatically go of our CB2, and this one is the smoke detector, and this one is the air conditioner cold air outlet to inside the CB2, and the preventing combustions. And this is our CB2. It's 100 kWh. We have 7 packs, and each pack, this one is the battery active and this battery negative. This one is the communication port. The fans power up. The fans control unit is here. And this one is for the trouble switch. And just now, let's say the anti-shift function is throw this trouble switch to that. And this is the communication adapter board. And this one is the temperature and humidity sensor. And this one is for the floating emission sensor. Maybe in the first version of the CB2, they don't have this one, only have this one. Actually, this and this is the same. And this is about the interface of our CB2 and the CH2. So if anyone have questions.
I get a quick question from Enzo. So could you please get back to the terminal of the communication cables?
Communication cables.
The EMS, meter, COM port.
You mean this one?
Yep, this one. Yep. So if it's an AC couple, so where which port need to be connected to the meter? EMS or meter? Meter.
You mean the AC couple solution, right?
Yep, connected to this the chain smart meter.
The AC couple solution. AC couple solution, I think you directly connect the meter is enough.
meter. So as far as I can see, the pin 1 and pin 2, which is B and A, but 4 and
Yes.
5, 7 and 8 is like B A B A A B. So
Actually, in the site on the site, I think it's easily to use this one because you know our standard communication cable is the internet cable actually. Is the standard cable is 10 meters. So maybe in the future we will not provide the communication cable for the customer because this is the CNI site. The distance of the cable maybe is difficult to know how long. So maybe you can ask customer to buy it. And in the site, I think use this connector is easily.
okay. So do you have a physical picture or a video to put the cables on it?
You mean the
It's like a quick video or the picture, the real picture
real picture?
on the connector. Yep, that's right.
Real picture. Wait, let me check. Wait for a minute.
Yep.
李哲，你那里有那个真实的那个接线图吗？
什么是真实的接线图啊？
就是现场真实实际的接线图。
你说实物图是吧？
安装视频打开，安装视频的2分04秒。
对，安装视频可能有一部分能拍得到。
我这里有 ，OK， 我先给他看这个。OK，I will show you this one first. Actually, we have this. This is for the communication cable. As you can see, this is the meter that we use the RS485 cable. This is our standard cable, communication cable, but this is not long enough for the CNI solution site. So we directly use this one. As you can see, this one, this is the A and this is the B, and directly to directly to this place. I will show you the installation video. Just wait for a minute.
.2分03秒，直接播到2分03秒。
2分03秒的。Yeah, yes, it's right. So now you clearly it.
Yeah, I can see that. So, for example, like the chain meter has 24 and 25 on the port, the varying ports on the meter, which is showing 24 and 25, which is mean the white and black cable at the previous picture, right? So,
Yes.
I mean, so I can see 3 ports on this video now. So, could you advise me like where it goes to 24, where it goes to 25? So because I'm so confused with that A B B A B, like it's got a little bit confused. But like I'm just wondering, like what is the?
I know what your question. You mean this one? You mean this one? You are not clear, right?
No, it's not like pretty easy. Let's straightforward. So let's straightforward. So the chain meter have 2 pins. Need to
Yes.
connect it with the RJ45 cable. One is
Yes.
24, one is 25 on the meter
Yeah,
ports,
I
right? So which one need to connect it to in the video? There's a green bar on it. Like which ports needs to be plugging in?
Wait for a minute. I will show you a picture. Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
Because in our meter we have that the system diagram. I will show you. Just wait for a minute. Connect to displays A, B is okay.
Okay, so far right, 24 connected to A and
Yes.
25 connected to B.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, quite straightforward. Thank you. Yeah, all good.
And when you actually this is the videos cable, right? You can see this is the single line, right? And I recommend you, if the distance, the communication distance is very long, maybe more than 50 meters, I recommend you to. Okay. Any other questions? So if do not have any other question, I will show you guys the IoT system. This one is the this one is the plant, one of our CHS2 plant of South Africa. As you can see now, the red times statics. We have the customer installed 80 kilowatt peak panel and now use the 26. The main load of the customer is the water pump. The water pump, the big one, is the 37 kilowatt, and they have a small pump with 5 kilowatt, and the other maybe 6 smaller pump 0.75 kilowatt, and also the house load, maybe the load of the house maybe less than 10 kilowatt. So this is the real-time statics. And when you go to the customer side, I think you can show the customers about this plan, and you can choose different statics like input power, load power, and the PV power for the customer to show our CHS2 site. And you also can show the device, total consumption, and the lifetime protection, and the PV information, and the grid information, and the load information. And I think this is what the customer interested in. And I think the better for you to use the application through the form to show the statics for the customer, not only from the website, also from our application. Actually, the customer would like to use the application through the form. And we can tell the customer, we can see each pack's batteries, statics, and we can see the EMS. This one is not a parallel solution, so don't have the EMS. We also have the air conditioner temperature. We can see it, and the fire protections. Yeah, we can see sensors temperature, and the humidity, and also the other analyze. I think this is what the customers for interesting. So I think everybody, you can see this plan through our website, the application, and the another important thing is that the CNI site seldom to have the Wi-Fi, so the Wi-Fi signal is important. When you install it, you should pay attention to it. So that's all about the CHS tools introduction, and we will send you the EMS box, user menu, and this new datasheet, and the CHS tools IP20 and the IP55 user menu for you. So have any questions?
Just a quick question for Australia.
Okay.
You guys are aware that we have what we make reference to here as the dynamic control, where the retailer needs to take control of the inverter and wind it up or down, or even switch it off at times. Mostly it's in residential. However, later this year, that dynamic control is required on inverters of 30 kilowatts and above in rated. So have you considered, do you have a solution for the dynamic control with this? I know that you're compatible with catch power for the smaller inverters, and catch power actually have a 3-phase solution in the form of their relay coming out. I think it's at the end of February. So compatibility wise, are we in a strong position for meeting the compliance of remote control?
Yes. Dynamic function. This one I think the residential inverter before we have cooperation with the catch power, right?
Yes. Yes, you have. Yes, for residential, yes.
And also they have already tested that function, right? So with our inverter.
They've done it. They've done it down at residential level. But as I said, later this year, that dynamic control is going to be a requirement of 30 kilowatts and above inverters. So entering the commercial sector. So you're going to need to be compatible, or you're going to have some solution for that retailer control.
Yes. This one may be in the initial time, maybe we still need to cooperation with the catch power. But I will ask the IMD team to see how to give the dynamic solution.
I know it's when it comes to ease of integration. I know it's much easier for catch power with some spec compatibility, and I think from on the presentation earlier I saw some spec mentioned. So these are some spec compatible, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's going to make it very easy for catch. Yeah.
Actually, some spec maybe because we have the experience of the residential to add the some spec. I think we will add the some spec for the CHS2 in the future.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be a smart move. I think. Yeah, maybe you'll have to go under some sort of agreement or something, but yeah, it probably needs bringing to the attention of catch power, maybe under NDA or something like that, just to see what their understanding of it all is, to see if it matches my understanding, just so that we are operating proactively instead of operating reactively. I think that really could give SAJ a really huge advantage for installation and sales of these units.
Yes, this is a good advice, and actually, I heard our R&D team actually is already do ourselves the platform for the dynamics before, but now I'm not sure what not sure what the state of that project now.
Okay, well, I'm actually looking into that at the moment. When I am in between other things, I'm trying to get abreast of the requirements for commercial. So yeah, I think we could be at the forefront here. I don't think, especially with the sun spec, it's going to give us a huge advantage, and we will be able to get to the start line first. So I think we can really generate some sales on this.
It's okay. I will talk with my R&D team. Okay.
Sure.
Gary, I think we're going to have a meeting this afternoon, discussing the solutions for the dynamic export control for SAJ, together with Gary and myself and other R&D team. So we have a few solutions right now. One is catch power, but also Evergreen is also going to be involved in the dynamic export control. So when they're ready, and I think we'll also be ready. But alternatively, we are also going to find some other solutions in the middle if we can. So yeah, I think we will discuss this matter formally on this Friday.
Yes, but I think because now we maybe do not have the sound spec in our inverter, so I think I will push R&D team to do this in our inverter.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be a big advantage.
And I think Gary, you should collect some documents from Tristan and make a local version to make it better sales. For the
absolutely. If we can, if we operate proactively and we educate before, just.
I think this is everything, all the sales point inside, but notice the highlight or main sales point for Australian market.
Yeah, absolutely. It's imperative that's what we have to do. So I think we'll get an editable version of this presentation. I'm actually working on PowerPoints now to take out to the industry, and I think that this is potentially gold what we have here, especially with the timing. So yeah, the support material is going to be very important, and the timing of the support material is going to be very important, along with the compatibility. So look, we're all across this, and we're working. I can see that we're all working as a team. So yeah, I think it's going to be an excellent product for us.
Yes, exactly. And also we need to levelize it, because now CHS2 is only 50 kilowatt available, and not currently for the before March only IP55 is available. So let's focus on this specific type, and then you can expand little by little.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's more after this meeting you can connect with Tristan to get more information input, and let's make a summary about your new presentation.
Excellent.
Yes, you can make a summary for me. Yes.
Okay, great.
Okay, so I think you guys already have this installation video, right?
I haven't seen that.
You already have.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'll have a look.